Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of One Big Thing. Kurt Goulding here, and this week's One Big Thing is cleaning up. Yeah, we've got a little cleaning up to do with positions. It's the end of the month, it's the end of the quarter, and oh yeah, the big news actually is tomorrow is the planning intentions report. Now this could be interesting. These numbers come from an actual survey of farmers about what they intend to plant. Now, the February Ag Forum is kind of a swag that they throw out there. It's not really done off of a survey. It kind of comes from, they make a 10-year estimate and they just roll those numbers forward every year. So these are good numbers to look at, or at least they give us something to look at and talk about and trade against. So, another interesting thing that's coming in, and I'm not sure how it's going to impact grains, but we've got an outbreak of avian flu in a few dairies in Kansas and Texas. Now, it's an interesting thing with this flu because cows don't pass the flu on the infection rate or whatever you call it. But what they get it from somewhere in the feed or the clean out or something like that. Anyway, talking to some people down there in the midst of that country in the feedlot business, they're not really seeing it. It's not widespread and it really shouldn't be a big thing, but it gives markets something to get excited about and trading and buying and selling. So we've got some volatility in the cattle market. So now we also, as we look at this report that comes out tomorrow, we have to keep in the back of our mind some of the things that are actually going on right now. We've got slow export demand for soybeans in particular. Both Brazil and US are shipping less soybeans than last year. Isn't that interesting? And we're continue to have increased trade and political tensions growing between China and the US, and for that matter, the rest of the Western economies too. So there's a lot of stuff going on in here. And you know what? Just for good measure, what the heck? Old Vladdy boy is slowly losing his mind and is becoming more aggressive with everyone. If you aren't on my team 100%, I'm going to blow you to kingdom come. And so, if you oppose him in Russia, they're going to send you off to a re-education camp, and after they beat the living crap out of you, they're going to kill you. So it's a life sentence. Just how do you define life? Now, tomorrow's report is going to set us up for probably the next 45 days as far as planning. That's going to go hand in hand with weather forecasts. And, things have gotten better in the southern hemisphere, and they're not too bad here in the northern hemisphere. So let's watch it, let's hang on, see what's going on, and till next time, happy trading.